There was a couple days where there was this apparently false report about the Eagles not wanting to go to the White House, spurning the White House, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles saying no to Trump over politics. That turned out to be a false report, or whether the Eagles just decided there was so much heat, they decided they needed to go. And the Eagles accepted the White House invitation. That is supposed to be happening on Monday. Now the NFL draft is done. The Eagles are supposed to visit the White House this coming week.
Yeah.
But maybe not all of the Eagles, at least based on how some of them have reacted. Jalen Hurts goes viral with awkward response to whether he'll go to the White House. The Philadelphia Eagles quarterback obviously has thoughts, but little to say. Here's Jalen Hurts when asked about going to the White House to visit President Trump.
Are you planning on visiting the White House next week? Got it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
Why is this even a question? And it's only a question because it's Trump. Because when Biden or Obama was president, did anybody ask these athletes, are you really going to go to the White House to see the president that I disagree with and I think that you might disagree with too? It's only a question when it comes to Trump. I do think that Jalen Hurts is going to go, because if he weren't going to go, he would have flat out said no. I think he didn't say anything because he knows he's going and he doesn't want to. If he weren't going to go, I think he would have said no.
Yeah, it's look. He literally said nothing. So it's all we're just trying to infer what the fuck he's going to do at this point. But we'll watch it one more time to see his entire reaction.
Are you planning on visiting the White House next week? Got it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
I tend to agree with you. I think he's going to go. Because if he doesn't go, I think it would be a huge PR nightmare. Jalen Hurts, I've said a lot of things about the way I feel like Jalen Hurts plays quarterback, but in terms of him as a leader and stuff like that, from everything we've seen, it's all great shit. I feel like if he were to take some sort of political stance and not go because of this, it would be a fucking disaster for him.
Right.
And I don't think he's probably going to want to be the cause of this. Even this non-answer is a massive controversy. You're right. This would never happen if it was Biden. This would never happen if it was Obama. These questions are coming because it's Trump.
Right.
But at the same time, it's also pretty easy to answer this question. Yeah, I'm going to the White House. We won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Go see the president. Regardless of who it is, it's always a great opportunity to meet the president of the United States.
Yeah. Why waste her time? Why waste? I mean, it's a stupid question, but still, like, just answer yes or fucking no. Be an adult. You're going to stand there awkwardly for 10 seconds while you lick your lips and don't answer. Just come on, move on. Let the lady move on to the next athlete and just fucking say yes or no if you're going. I think he's going. He also could just be annoyed at the question too. Like, how many times has he been asked before this and this time it got recorded or got released? I don't know. He's probably annoyed at answering the question too. He knows he's going. He's probably answered it so many fucking times. Who knows?
If he doesn't go, it's going to be a big fucking story.